new and hopefully very exciting Nintendo Direct right here on IGN. We are going to watch the whole Direct live and react to it in real time right along with you at home. And after that, we're doing a whole post show recapping all the biggest announcements and surprises and either yelling about how awesome Metroid Prime 4 looks or complaining that it's still only been a logo for 7 years. Speaking of which, let's talk about Metroid Prime 4. 7 years ago at E3, do you guys remember E3? That's a thing. We got this reveal of the Metroid Prime 4 logo, officially revealed along with some music. Bandai Namco was developing it then in 2019. Nintendo announced that development was being rebooted and Retro Studios was taking over the entire project. So since then, we haven't seen a single second of gameplay or a screenshot of any kind. There was a LinkedIn post a couple years ago where they're hiring, some animators and character artists and stuff like that. But otherwise, this has just been lost in space, no pun intended. Is today the day?
I think it kind of has to be. I don't know if there's some legalese somewhere that says if you don't release this on the Switch, you will get in trouble. But it feels like, with nothing coming at the end of the year, that feels like a big tentpole for Nintendo. This feels like the natural thing to be your winter 2024 game.
Interesting.
When consoles are sort of at the end and as we get ready for the next generation, there usually is a one last hurrah kind of moment. And I feel like Metroid Prime 4 is sort of primed to be that moment.
It's for the record, it's 6:30 in the morning here in California, and we have way too many puns.
I can't believe you chose to make that joke.
All right, I'm shutting it down. All right, so there's a theory around this is that this is one of those sort of like bridge the generation games, right? Sort of like a Twilight Princess did it. And Breath of the Wild did it, and Nintendo just put out a massive Zelda game last year, so it won't be that. But what do we think about the theory that this will be a game that maybe comes out right at the tail end of the Switch's life cycle, but also plays better on the Switch too?
No, yeah, absolutely. I think Nintendo is at the forefront of backwards compatibility in terms of as far as hardware makers go, and that has been their sort of MO for at the very least the last 2 generations.
Right.
So I don't see why not. That sounds like a reasonable theory.
It also feels like the perfect bait for hey, this new thing's coming at some point next year, but you really want to play this game we've been teasing for 7 years. So Metroid Prime 4 feels perfect as come on, you want to try it a little bit.
Yes.
And guess what? When you buy the Switch 2 or whatever it's called, it's going to run even better on there.
Yeah, I think it'll give it, sort of the massive sales boost it would need. This is a franchise that near and dear to our hearts, but has never really been the blockbuster billion seller like some of their other ones. But moving on, I want to talk about Zelda for a second because I just love Zelda so much. Last year we got Tears of the Kingdom, incredible game. But I think a lot of people sort of miss that, sort of more curated 3D dungeon style Zelda games. There's 2 of them that are landlocked on the Wii U, which is odd because the Nintendo Switch has gotten everything else that the Wii U has made, aside from a couple of NES remixes or whatever. Wind Waker HD and Twilight Princess HD. Like I said, the Switch got every other Wii U game.
Yeah.
What's up with these games? I dragged my Wii U out of retirement last year to replay this game. It's still beautiful on there. There's a ton of great quality of life improvements on the Wii U version of Wind Waker. One of the most gorgeous games ever made. Is today the day?
I think it kind of has to be. It feels like there is nothing. So why not port these games that feel, basically done and ready to go? I am not a programmer. I'm not a developer. We made the joke earlier of just open up the file, save, export as a Nintendo Switch game.
Right click, save.
It should be that easy,
It's
right?
easy. Yeah, you just take away the Wii U logos and stuff like that. The gamepad support that didn't work more than 7 feet from the console.
And it runs at 1080-30 on the Wii U, so it feels like a natural fit on the Switch to hopefully still run the same.
Yeah.
I would hope so.
Yeah,
I mean, Wind Waker. I don't know about Twilight.
And like I said, I beat this game again last year. It still holds up incredibly well. I think there's still a market for for non-open world Zelda games. Somebody posted a graph recently of all the best-selling Zelda games of all time, and I was really surprised to see that Link's Awakening, among all of its ports, has almost equaled the amount of sales for The Legend of Zelda: Ocarina of Time.
Oh wow.
Which is
It's a
crazy.
Very good game though.
Yeah,
Very good game.
and Link's it is, and Link's Awakening came out a few years after, or the Switch version came out a few years after Breath of the Wild. So I thought, like, when that happened, that maybe that would be a divide. And I know a lot of old school Zelda fans aren't super crazy with Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom. I think you're wrong, but I respect you. And they want that sort of more kind of like 3D dungeon style. Like you go to this temple, you get this item, you use it to open up stuff and kill the boss, and you move on to the next thing. And Wind Waker HD and Twilight Princess HD do that really well. So I think there's still room for those.
Yeah, and I think like there's so many new fans for Zelda now who have gotten a taste through Breath of the Wild. It's their first Zelda, or Tears of the Kingdom. So like, why not give people a reason to just make the Switch the all-in-one stop-shop place to play basically every Zelda game?
Right.
Of course, we're still missing quite a few, but like
Right.
those feel like the big marquee titles.
I feel like Nintendo has several of these like breaking case of an emergency sort
Yes.
of like games.
Yes.
Like Metroid Prime Remasters was one of those, and likewise. I think Twilight Princess and Wind Waker was, funny enough, it was the breaking case of the emergency games for the Wii U.
Yeah.
And now, once again, we're back here. It's a flat circle.
It's interesting to look at Twilight Princess, especially after looking at Wind Waker, which is cell shaded and gorgeous and very Saturday morning cartoon. And then Twilight Princess is more from that sort of sepia tone era of when everything just had like overbloomed and very very brown and mature and dark. Which I was like always sort of torn on, but I think that the HD version cleaned up a lot of this game, and also just like functionally, this has some of the most impressive temples that they've ever done, and some really really cool boss fights, some really cool items and stuff like that. So, yeah, like the other thing to keep in mind, these games are 20 something years old now, right? I think 2006. Twilight Princess, and what was it? 2003 was Wind Waker.
That sounds about right.
Yeah. And so like we've reached that point where we are thoroughly nostalgic for this game, or these games. Anybody who is a kid when playing these games now has a Switch and is an adult and has to deal with all the problems that come with adulthood, like taxes, back pain, and stuff like that. And they want to hunch over their little Nintendo handheld and they want to play these Zelda games again. So make it happen, Nintendo.
Twilight Princess also introduced one of the coolest things in the world, which is the dual hook shot.
That's right.
Oh yeah.
That's
which
right.
was sick.
And also
Well,
a huge ball on a chain.
Oh
that
man,
you
yeah,
just throw
you
it.
could throw and ice sliding down a Goron's mansion. Like that sounds amazing.
What was that thing? Controller feel?
Yes,
Like
yeah.
those both had like really good controller feel.
Yeah.
I also think it's really interesting to have a nice stark contrast between Wind Waker HD versus Twilight Princess, because there is a little bit of something for everybody to bring up that old slogan. Because when Wind Waker was first revealed, people were really disappointed with it because it was a cartoony Zelda. They were shown a mature Zelda, face-off between Link and Ganon, and then this, I think it was a Nintendo Space World thing where it was like dark and gritty. And then they got Wind Waker and everyone was like, well, it's too cartoony. I want an adult Zelda. And then they got it in Twilight Princess and everyone was like, wait, go back.
Yeah. And then they put Wind Waker Link in like Smash and Four Swords Adventures and a whole bunch of other games. Like Wind Waker Link became his own thing, and we love him now. I always did. I want to say I was there at the beginning. I was cheering for this because the original Zelda concept art, or the promotional art around Zelda 1, was like this kind of chonky little, like adorable, just cartoon Link. And I love that. It was very endearing. And I understand people wanted the gritty, mature stuff, but that's why I think it could be cool. And they won't do this because they want money, but it'd be cool to do a double pack of both of these.
Right. I was going to ask you that actually. Like, do we think it's going to be like, if they do both, are they both going to be standalone releases, or is it going to be a cool little like double pack packaging kind of thing? Yeah, I mean, just to go back real briefly, but yeah, it's true. Like a lot of people have been like, we want a dark, mature, gritty Zelda. Twilight Princess is right there.
It's right there.
Very good.
Yeah.
It's very scary.
I also want to talk about 2D Zelda games for a second, because it's been way too long since we've had one of those. I mentioned this earlier. In 2019, Grezzo worked with Nintendo on a remake of Link's Awakening. It was amazing. It had a sort of very toyetic, almost claymation style to it. Didn't, and Oracle of Seasons. And I think when we played Link's Awakening on Switch, a lot of us immediately said, "Oh, it makes perfect sense to use this art style for those games." Do you think there's a chance we'll get a 2D Zelda revealed today, and will it be a remake of a classic Zelda game?
Every day I pray for an Oracle of Seasons and Ages remake, because as a kid, those were like my favorite Zelda games, just because that was like my first real Zelda that was mine, not my
Right.
brother's. It was just me. So I hope so. And I don't think we would get a double pack for Wind Waker and Twilight Princess, but I do think we'd get a double pack for Oracle of Seasons and Oracle of Ages, only for the fact that the games featured like link cable connectivity. When you
Yes.
beat both of the games and you link them together, you actually unlock the true ending for the game, a final dungeon where you could take on Ganon. So I would hope that they have some sort of like transparring feature that allows you to kind of play this ultimate dungeon in the Oracle things. But apart from that, also Minish Cap, an
Yes.
outstanding Capcom Nintendo game. Like I think we're more likely to see a Minish Cap remake as opposed to Oracle of Ages and Seasons, just because it is so standalone.
That's right. I will also shout out Link Between Worlds, which is stuck on 3DS and hasn't been ported to anything else. And the 3DS officially lost its eShop support recently. I love that system, but like that it's like a 240p screen or whatever.
Mhm.
Take Link Between Worlds, put it on Switch. Give me some classic 2D Zelda game today.
You gotta do the same thing. You take the .3ds file and then you right click and save it as .switch, and then that's how you
Exactly.
Just
Yes.
throw it in Photoshop, just make it bigger, and you're good to go. But like, joking aside, though, all 3DS games have or not all, but a lot of 3DS games, especially Nintendo developed ones,
Yep.
have very high res models for their like 3D character models.
Yeah.
So it feels sense that you could actually export as 4K. Like if nothing else, 3DS games, a lot of them do lend themselves well to being ported to higher fidelity consoles. So I hope so. Fingers crossed. I don't think it's likely that we'll get a Link Between Worlds, as much as it hurts me to say that out loud. But hey, Nintendo, please surprise me.
All right. Well, while we wait for the Direct to start, we are going to take a very quick break, but we'll be right back to count down the seconds until the Nintendo Direct, and then we're going to watch it right here with you. We'll be right back after this.
IGN Summer of Gaming is presented by
Naka-mute po yata kayo, Kuya Mon. Ayan,
Excited ka na ba sa ilalabas ng Switch for the games?
Pwede naman po. Gusto ko na po ulit bumili.
So, wild guess. Kung actually nilabas na nila, on process na raw yung Metroid Prime 4. So, on the works na siya.
Yes.
Tapos may ilalabas din sila parang Metro Slug Tactics.
Oh, that actually sounds really good. I may have to get this Switch myself pretty soon again.
Ayan. So hopefully may second trailer na rin ng Pokemon, latest Pokemon for Switch. Ano yung unang trailer nila for that? Ano yung last time? Forgot na. Yung parang remake ng what version of that?
Was it Pokemon Diamond and Pearl, Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl? Is that the one you were saying?
Teka, ano mang Pokemon yun? Nakakalimutan ko na. Generation 4 Yan. Tapos Gen 5. It is Gen 5 Gen 5 ba? Gen 5, Gen 6. Yung nasa na?
Unova region ba?
Ayun, Unova region yata yun Si Romel, alam niya yun So,
I think Pokemon White and Black, isn't it?
Parang. So, let's see kung may second trailer siya. Tapos, ano pa? Animal Crossing, let's see kung may DLC ulit. Kung may may patch. Ano mo?
Walang in-announce.
In-announce na ba? Ano pa? Ba't inaaway mo ako? Naaway ako ng misis ko. Ano pa ba?
Animal
yeah,
Crossing.
Zelda.
A lot of speculation for a new Zelda game as well.
Okay, yeah, Zelda. Ano pa?
Could possibly be a new Zelda remake, or could be a totally new one.
And hopefully, usually kasi ang ginagawa nila from Wii U, they transfer the game to Switch.
Oh yeah.
Pwede. So, pwede rin, kasi bago lang yung Tears of the Kingdom eh. So, pwedeng remake lang ang gagawin nila.
Fairly
Yeah,
new.
so, ayun. What else?
Would it be possible that we're getting Hollow Knight Silk Song?
Pwede. Let's see kung may ano pa ilalabas ni Nintendo Direct. Medyo ano lang ako eh. Medyo, I'm hoping, pero may speculations kasi na hindi naman nila ilalabas dito sa Nintendo Direct yung bagong console na papalit sa Nintendo Switch. Sa Switch V2 and OLED. So, scrap na yung version yung Nintendo Switch 2. So wala pa naman silang sinasabi for that.
So far,
pero I'm hoping
been...
sana mali yung speculations ng ibang mga nag-speculate na wala silang i-announce. So let's see. Tapos,
but if they do come out with like a new version of the Switch, then most probably the price of the OLED would go down, and a lot of people would buy that, I'm guessing.
Yeah, I'm sure of that. Pero yun. Kasi right now dito sa Pinas, how much is the OLED? Like 16K. You got a bundle na. So
yeah, that's around 15 to 16. Around the price of the original V2.
So ano pa?
So earlier they were also showing Metroid Prime 4. That actually has to be pretty exciting as well.
Yeah. Ang Metroid na yan. I'm not a fan of platforming games, pero I'm looking forward for that. So,
yeah,
tingnan natin.
Me as well.
Ito yung ano pa rin ng IGN. 15 minutes to go.
Yes.
For the direct.
15 minutes, and this is IGN showcase, guys.
IGN showcase to pinakita natin.
And finally chip away at that massive backlog you keep meaning to get to. IGN playlist. Check it out.
The average Cinefix movie list features nearly 100 different films and approximately 25 minutes worth of wall-to-wall deep dive analysis.
So guys, so far what IGN has been showing here is speculations and theories on what are the possible games that could come out for this Nintendo Switch Direct. Or Nintendo Direct, sorry.
You can't even count down from 10 without ending up at like 96. Subscribe to IGN Movies and TV for more Cinefix movie lists. Bad at math, great at movies.
IGN has the most thorough, easy to use, and high-tech maps out there, period. And by high-tech, we mean it. We've recently added features like personal notes that save.
So as you can see there, the Nintendo Direct starts in 14 minutes and 40 seconds approximately. So you just sit back and relax. And whoever wants to join the reaction stream, just join the link there for anyone who can see that.
Welcome back to the IGN Summer of Gaming Nintendo Direct Countdown Show. Before we get back to predictions, I want to quickly plug our friends over at the IGN store because they have an incredible set of Metal Gear Solid soundtrack vinyl records. They're gorgeous. They're up for pre-order right now. Head to store.ign.com. Get them for yourself before they're gone. They make perfect summer barbecue music or perfect music for sneaking into somebody else's summer barbecue. Don't actually do that. It's dangerous out there. But man, those are good looking.
They're the beautiful Yoji Shinkawa art on all of them. They're gorgeous.
Yes.
I haven't pre-ordered.
I'm going to pre-order it probably today.
Look at you guys. Okay, so moving on. This is the last year Nintendo Switch will have to itself before it competes with the next generation Switch next year. So obviously it's going to get some ports to round out its life cycle. This feels like that time at the end of the Nintendo console life, the winter years, as they say, where they start reaching into the back and they're like, what do we have that we can put out there?
Little game called Devil's Third, maybe.
Devil's Third?
No.
They gotta get that collector's market down somehow.
Yeah, isn't that's like it's really
It's very
expensive, right?
expensive, yeah.
I would never have expected that. So Genshin Impact was revealed a few years ago. We have no new news on that. That feels crazy.
Yeah, it feels a little bit weird, especially in 2024 with MiHoYo having a
Impact.
brand like they've
Oh,
made
JDM,
another game
what's up?
since then, and now they have
What's up,
Honkai Star
JDM?
Rail, I believe.
Sorry,
something
late.
like that. And then they actually
yes,
have a new one coming
Kuyamon,
out called Zenless Zone Zero.
they
which to
actually
me feels
announced
like, I
Genshin
love
Impact
Genshin,
in a
but it
Jap-
feels like they probably want to
like,
promote the new
in the-
thing if they were going
one
to
of
bring
the,
one of their
Japanese
games over.
commercials, I
So
think, before the
maybe,
Chinese commercials
maybe some
that
Zenless
could
Zone
possibly
Zero.
come out on
The game
Nintendo
was
Switch,
cool.
and that was
we got
approximately 5 years ago. But until now, we still have not gotten it, possibly due to hardware issues. So we'll see. We'll see what we'll talk about on this Nintendo
No, kasi
Direct.
right now, let's face it, hindi pa kaya ng Nintendo Switch, even the OLED. Yung
Yeah, it's like your brain is already
medyo
telling you that it
mabigat
should be
na
there. So yeah, I guess look forward to that if you haven't
graphics.
played it.
Diba?
So
Yes.
this one-
Nagtatawa na
Yeah,
yung
that's
memes
true.
nga sila, di ba, Juan?
in my
Kasi
version.
OLED is
Yes.
ano lang eh, feature lang
I
siya.
know I'll be
But
proven
same
wrong,
specs
but
with the first
The V2, di ba?
Almost,
So,
V2,
Elden
oo.
Ring coming to Nintendo Switch.
Yung screen lang talaga ang iba.
screen lang pinagbago eh.
I like the childlike whimsy. that
Okay.
you bring
Maybe,
to it,
just
because I
maybe
don't
for
wanna
the,
live in
yeah,
that
even
reality,
ng
but
Elden Ring.
there's nothing to
Diba?
stop
Hindi
that from
kaya
being
So
ng
they're possibly
Switch
coming
for
up with Elden Ring on this one?
So maybe not
Wow.
this year, but maybe it'll be the
Ang
fall
tanong,
or
how?
These are just
whatever the direct
theories.
is that reveals the next Switch success.
Elden Ring is all
Ang
about.
tanong, how can they
No, so
give
this could be one of those. First of all,
good
Elden Ring
graphics
is,
for Elden
effectively
Ring
like a PS4
sa
right?
Switch?
And it
Yeah,
runs
that's
very
true.
good.
Because
Paano?
I don't know.
I think the only Souls-like that they have right now on the Switch is like Dark Souls Remastered, and I'm not sure if that's even fully optimized for the Switch as well. I haven't played it. I haven't watched any trailers on YouTube about it for the Switch, but
Yeah.
I assume
Nick, you're
that
you're
it
a
has
huge
like
Nintendo
the
fan.
optimization is
there's a
somewhat
couple of
okay,
games that I
maybe?
think we might see today.
Well,
To those real quick.
There's a
Pwede.
couple that it feels like it's been a
paano
long
ba to?
time. I believe in the
Kaya ko
direct,
siya
a
nasasabi
while
kasi
back,
we
they
have
revealed
Harry
Dragon
Potter
Quest
Legacy.
2.5 HD.
And
Yeah.
The
Hogwarts
from
Dragon
Legacy.
Quest
PS5
feels like a
to
natural
Switch,
fit. It's been a while
It-
since we've seen anything
iba
about
pa rin
it,
ng
so I
ano,
would
iba
assume
pa rin
we
ng
hear from it today. I hope
graphics
so.
ng
And there's been a lot of rumors going
siguro
on.
talaga ang Switch is
It's
for
taken
the
a long
2D
time because
platform,
they're gonna
2D
actually
graphics.
potentially-
Like
rumor has it, again, not me.
like
don't
this
shoot
one.
the
I think
messenger,
this is
that they're gonna do a
Octopath Traveler
full,
2.
Loto trilogy
Tama.
remake where
I
it'd be
guess.
Dragon
Oh
Quest
yeah.
and 3.
Kapag
And they'll
gumawa
be
sila
pretty
ng
tiny, so again, not to diminish
nag-port
the,
sila
you know,
ng games
production
for the
capabilities
Switch,
of,
baka
whoever's
maparehas
working on this
sa
at
yung Mortal
Square, but
Kombat.
it feels like it'd
Diba?
be
Oh,
kind of
yeah.
easy to
Yeah.
export as
Yung
HTTP
graphics,
2.5
yung layo.
or Dragon Quest 1
Oh,
and 2. But
this is
then
actually
again,
Dragon Quest
3 is
pala.
an outstanding game, and I couldn't,
Oh, Dragon Quest,
I
not
couldn't think of a better game to get that 2.5 HD remake because I mean, just look at it. It looks gorgeous. You got the beautiful heart of Akira Toriyama just translated and adapted to this modern sensibility.
In
Which just
fairness,
feels
ang ganda
right.
nung
And you got
ano,
the sparkly
ang
water
ganda
that you see in
nung
Octopath.
Oh, I love
It's wonderful.
I love this. We all
HD
love Sparkly
2D.
Water.
We've all been to Europe. We
HD
know it's
2D siya.
Exactly. We don't have
We
that
call it
here.
spicy
Very
water.
nice.
But
The
in
only
addition to that, there's a
I had
couple
with
pie in the
Dragon
sky
Quest
things.
before was
Again,
on
don't shoot
the
the messenger
Nintendo DS.
Dude, I said Elden
and
Ring,
then
so
after
anything
that, I haven't
that
played
I'm
any other
dying to hear anything
Dragon
about the
Quest
rumored
games
Final Fantasy
for any other
Tactics
platform.
remaster,
But it was
remake,
nice.
whatever.
Yes.
And like a War of the Lions port feels like a natural fit for the Switch. It runs on a PSP Vita, so it feels like, or I'm sorry, it runs on a PSP, so it feels natural for it to actually run on a Switch. It's already, it just feels right.
Yeah, we're right there. I'm there. I'm right there with you. And I genuinely completely forgot about this Dragon Quest stuff. And looking at it now, I'm like, oh yeah, no, this is something that I desperately want.
I'm going to throw some red meat to the comments real quick because these guys are in every comment section
2D,
of every
3DS,
live show
Dragon
countdown. everywhere, not just for video games. When they're watching the Olympics,
HD 2D
Presidential
3DS
debates, they're in there
Dragon Quest.
spamming
Yes.
Hollow Knight Silk Song.
Dude, you just delayed it. Out of
Yeah.
they actually removed it from the direct. as you
They're
said
talking
those
about
words.
Hollow Knight
I didn't
already.
like who said it? Who said it? Ah, Brian Altano.
Hollow
I
Knight's
want,
song
you
was
all to
announced
get something
2-3 years ago,
at some
I
point,
think,
right?
and until now
Yes,
there's
you're all
still no
seen. I
announcement
respect
of that
you
new
all.
game.
You're excited, I would say, and
I am too.
yeah, and I hope you get something, if not today, very soon. So I'm just going to throw that out there. I wanted to talk about a couple of things that Nintendo has a tendency to pull out towards the end, but also weirdly we haven't seen on Switch yet. They have a bunch of like sort of legendary franchises, not just Zelda, but stuff that
Nintendo Direct
we
starting in
associated
8
with
minutes,
Nintendo
guys,
for a
so
very
stay
long
tuned for that.
time, but hasn't really made an appearance on Switch, and I thought it would. Like, we got a couple of WarioWare games, we got a top-down F-Zero 99, but we haven't had a Punch-Out game since the Nintendo Wii. What's up with that?
I would love a new Wii style Punch Out. Like,
Yeah.
the Wii Punch Out game is great.
Yes.
And yeah, and like it
Punch Out.
has everything. It has the motion controls. There was a perfectly good no, what was it? The
Hello,
arm,
Kuya Jomar. Welcome to the
arm.
welcome to
You
the
all
reaction
here.
stream.
You didn't get a boxing game. It's called Arms.
I'm sorry. It was a perfectly good Arms a couple years ago.
As we said,
lang,
that
ano to?
franchise didn't
Punch
really
Out
have
to?
legs.
Punch Out?
That's why
Yeah.
it's kind of it's
All chest, no legs.
it's yeah. Arms was
Punch Out yan.
you
Wala.
know, serviceable.
Yes, we can hear you loud and clear.
Invigorating a Punch Out esque
Sabihin niyo lang kung
fighting game with
nagtitibak
you know
yung ano.
some obviously more nuance. And
I
depth
think
to
it's time we revisit the Arms universe. I want a 2D brawler set in the Arms universe.
Possible
I
Punch Out
I said
coming
I
out for
wanted to Punch Out.
Nintendo
Now we're just
Switch.
like, oh, we're getting a
Big
now?
possibility.
I'm willing to get into the
They're
existence.
They would come
trying,
back to
ano,
come around this though.
Give me a Punch
They're
Out game.
hoping
I
na
wanna
magkaroon
fight
ng
Gabby
Punch
J
Out
and
sa
Yeah.
Switch.
you know,
Rosali.
whoever may replace Mike Tyson with.
Hello, Miss
Hi.
Ishi. Welcome to
Hi.
the reaction
Punch
stream.
Out.
Nakasali
maybe it
din.
feels like that's, you know, this is the time to you get a small dev team on like a you know a
Ayun,
smaller
kala ko
game like
start
Punch Out
na.
could be really fun. Wave Race.
In
You guys remember Wave Race?
6:30 in 6
Jet
minutes 30
skis.
seconds.
I mean, more.
Okay.
Occasionally dolphins. You could ride on a dolphin.
I would be curious to see, you know, like Wave Race always made waves with its
Wave Race,
its like water
I
technology.
don't remember
right?
if I
Its
played
water
this
rendering
before, but I think I
technology.
have.
It was impressive on the N64,
Any,
and even when
any
you look at
wild
it, today, it's like
guess,
this is some pretty
mga
interesting
trip yung
stuff
laro
going
na
on in this
ilalabas.
game. So
Like,
I'd be curious to
kasi
see how they
usually sa
adapt
Switch,
that
ano
to
eh,
you know
remake siya eh.
4K TVs. Obviously, not going to run on 4K on the
Yeah.
current Switch, but maybe somewhere down the line.
I would be down for that.
Actually,
Also,
nag-expect ako ng
games that
madaming
look
ano,
like this anymore,
remake
I
for
miss
the
it.
Switch game.
I miss it.
No,
extreme.
we are nostalgic for this like low poly era.
A lot of free.
European sparkling.
Yeah.
And mga indie games.
Yeah, we also got Wave Race Blue Storm.
Yeah, indie games are actually what I'm expecting
Again, like
for the
this
Switch
is
as
one of those
well.
things where you're like, all right, well, there's a Nintendo system, so obviously we're gonna.
Usually indie games nga rin ng nilalabas sa Switch eh. So,
I'm hoping for that. Just a few minutes out from the Nintendo Direct. Still more games to talk about.
eh, by the way pala,
You remember those guys?
nasa Switch na rin yung Agnostico,
Okay, so the last time, I
Filipino
believe the last time we
made
saw Star Fox was in the
Metrovania
US,
game.
Starlink
So,
Battle,
sa
Oh,
mga
really?
may ano,
which was
oh, actually,
it was the
in-interview
Switch area.
namin
Was it the Switch
yun
version?
before.
Did that come
Yeah,
to
it was-
Switch? Yes.
It was a Switch.
Eh, ngayon ano na siya,
Had
naka,
Arwen
nasa
toy. This
Switch
was
na siya.
part of the Toys to Life.
Naka-port na siya
wow.
sa Switch.
Probably
So,
helped
it's a
usher in the death
Filipino
of
made.
Fast Grades, along with,
So, you guys
Amiibo
can
was
check
the only
it
one that
out
kinda
kung
still
sino
made it
yung may
that way,
Switch.
Skylanders and stuff like that.
Hindi ko lang
This is
alam
kinda the
kung
last
how
time we
much is
really
it.
saw
Hindi ko
Star
pa
Fox
binubuksan
games
kasi yung
outside
Switch
of, you know,
namin.
Smash Brothers. But for a while there, we were getting Star Fox games constantly, and they were always
Yes,
sort of
yeah,
like
you
intrinsically connected to some sort of weird gimmick, like a touchscreen.
So, yung mga dadating
gamepad.
na
They never
games,
really
so
truly
expected
clicked as well as,
natin,
like,
pwedeng
the original,
mabudol tayo,
or
pwedeng
at least the
hindi.
one on N64 did.
Mm-mm.
Do you think we get a Star Fox game?
So,
I mean, I think it's really telling that we're showing
for the
footage of
people that
Starlink
has
instead of
Switch
Star Fox
console
Go and the other
handheld.
Wii U one, because
Yeah.
I think that those games kind of
Kasi konti lang eh. Konti lang talagang madalas ang nilalabas eh.
But it just seems
But
like
brand
the
new
franchise
games
has
Yeah.
usually
unfortunately been
debuts,
searching for an
diba?
identity
That's
quite a
true.
bit. With GameCube,
And
you have
mostly
the,
ang nilalabas
Star
sa
Fox
mga
Adventures,
Nintendo Direct
Wii
is like
U, you
either
got the
Zelda
Star
or
Fox
Mario
games, and
titles
then
ang
Starlink,
napansin
like,
ko.
I don't know, it feels
Mm-mm.
all
Yeah,
over the place.
oo.
And
Mga Mario titles,
I
no?
wanted to evoke N64.
Mostly.
The on-rail
Oh,
shooter stuff.
ano na lang yun eh, milking cow, kumbaga.
Dude, thank you for shouting. I was literally about to say Sin and Punishment.
Milking cow nila ang ano eh.
Which is weird. I believe they ported that to Wii U or localized it. Yeah, and it was like the only time
Naka
that
more than
Yung-
5 years na
Another
po ba
port,
ang
yeah.
Switch?
Bring that out. Go in the back of the pantry. pull out
Since 2017, yes. 17,
yeah.
18, 9.
7
Yeah, yeah,
years
yeah.
na.
the N64.
Oh,
Oh,
matagal
seven,
na pala.
yeah. More than
replaying over and over, getting a higher
So,
Yung
3 years
pandemic lang
more
po kasi ako
magiging
nagkaroon
ano.
ng Switch.
treat games like that.
3 years more magiging retro na siya.
Are awesome.
Hello, Miss Eshi.
There is something
Hi.
to be said for how
talaga, magiging considered retro na pala ang Switch kapag
Nintendo can figure
After
out
3 years.
3 years,
Okay.
another 3 years magiging retro na siya.
A roguelite
So
Star
they,
Wars
Dude,
game is just
for
like
gamers, they
on the
considered
table, right?
there it is.
retro.
Start
10
the line map
years
system, work your
above.
way around.
Yes.
Ah.
Speaking of
Ah,
futuristic
okay.
low poly vehicles that haven't been seen in a while, F-Zero. I mentioned F-Zero 99.
Kaya
earlier.
Kaya siguro
Kaya-
nagmamadaling na rin ang Nintendo para
Nintendo's
ilabas
weird
din
long-standing periods of taking
Yung bagong Switch.
yung bago nila.
taking
Ah.
Sabi nila nga is hindi pa naman nila
Yeah, it rules. So,
i-broadcast dito sa
what do you think? Is this gonna happen?
Yeah.
Nintendo.
Okay.
There is a
Kaya si Mond, ano yan eh.
zero chance.
Quadruple, ano na yan. Quadruple
So you're
retro na
saying
yan.
there's a 99?
Wow,
Wow.
I don't think
nagsalita
so.
ang senior.
F-Zero game, if we say
Ano
that
ka?
it's not a racing game, it'll be
Nagsalita
like
ang
an F-Zero
senior.
game that's like the bouncer, which is
Wala
like
naman pong magaganap na age reveal dito, no?
Wala naman.
Wala naman.
Wala naman.
Si Mond lang, si Mond lang.
Ang pinakamatanda sa atin right now is si Tito Jomar. Alam na natin.
Hindi ah.
Ah.
Hindi ah, hindi ah. Hindi. Si, ano, si Retro.
Bawal
Retro
magsinungaling sa mga bata, Tito Jomar. But
Yeah. So I feel like you could make a game where there is like there is a bounty hunting thing, and then you also have to make money by racing. I don't know. It's just something interesting.
I like a bounty hunter who.
F-Zero
Na-try niya na yan,
99.
F-Zero. Oh.
Got you. I'm gonna kick you in the head.
Yes, I actually
F-Zero
played
on
this
what?
for a bit.
Nintendo Direct
I played this for a
starting,
bit
like I
to
said,
Switch when I
we're
had it
hopeful
before I sold
with
it.
you all,
It's fun.
reacting
Very classic.
Post show, it's gonna be great. We are not finding out about the Nintendo Switch successor.
meron ako neto sa SNES eh. Hindi ko lang siya ginagalaw.
So they're not
Yung alin? Itong
Bakit
game na to?
naman?
They are
Yung
saying-
F-Zero. Yung OG na F-Zero.
Switch Pro. Either way,
Kasi hindi naman ako mahilig sa racing game.
any sort
Actually,
of
ano eh,
hardware.
maganda yung itsura niya.
One of the things
Kasi
I think
the
a couple
fact
years
na
ago,
sobrang
we
dami.
got the
Ang nilalaro ko lang talagang racing game is Mario Kart. Yan lang.
Naalala ko yun. Pilot nga
Yan
daw po
lang.
kayo ni Ate Mara sa sa Mario Kart.
Game Boy Advance or something like that. Then Nintendo
Yan lang, bukod
Para siyang
tayo.
Mario Kart eh, in a larger scale at saka in a pixelated
But I think people
view.
still love that little kind of hardware that you can just
At
plug
saka wala
into
si
the
Mario.
TV, just adorable tiny
Wala si Mario. That's
remote
Mm.
control on the front. What do we think? Do we
Ayan na, 50, magka 50 seconds na mag-start na siya.
I'd love one of
You
those,
start
but
na.
my
So,
prediction, new Joy-Cons.
let's see. Let's go. Check natin kung ano yung ano nila.
What color are you predicting, Matt?
So in 40 seconds, we will be seeing what Nintendo has in store for us.
Yay!
Okay. Dali, dali.
Pinapababa tayo.
Wag naman sana.
Pag walang JD, actually, Reggie, I'm hoping din na dito nila ilabas eh. Itong Just Dance 2025. I'm hoping.
Just Dance.
Feeling ko may remake ng baka Final Fantasy 9 naman. Kasi nagraba sila ng remaster ng 8 eh.
Meron na kasi. Pero remake
Meron na
na lang talaga. Remake na lang. Yun na lang.
Oo,
natin.
yung 9. Feeling ko yung remaster, ganun.
Kung tatanungin
Let's
kayo,
go.
mas gusto
Let's
nyo
see.
i-remake ang isang game or i-remaster
Games
na?
are already made.
Actually, gusto ko both, pero sana stay true sila to the dadagdagan nila ng mas better, pero stay true sila dun sa original.
Yeah, minsan kasi sa remake nagkakaproblema eh. Yung hindi nagugustuhan yung story or hindi na nagugustuhan, may na iibang element, hindi na nila nagugustuhan.
I think it has already started.
Ano nangyari sa'yo? Ba't di mo na makita?
Ayun
Wala.
na.
Yan na.
Yan, there we go.
So first is
Siyempre, Mario.
Mario and Luigi.
JDM,
What can we do? It milking cow nga talaga na Nintendo tong si Mario sa si Luigi.
Correct.
Diba? Let's face it.
This looks like a new kingdom too. And everything.
Wait, this is the very first game na pinakita. Okay. Mario and Luigi, I think this was expected.
Yeah, they were like rockstar bad.
Wala naman kasi mababago sa gameplay nila Mario and Luigi. Kasi yun lang naman kasi ginagawa nila eh. So, ang nangyayari lang dito siguro is parating environment, mga ganyan. Same pa rin as sa mga iba eh.
So, parang
Siguro
sabay sila
experience.
dito.
Sabay sila. No?
Puzzle solving, the camera perspective pulls out.
Maganda sana maraming tao pwede magsabay. Pero magulo ata.
Oo nga. 4 players.
4 players, diba? Princess and Toad kasama.
True.
Okay, yeah, some of the attacks look incredible.
Kaso the title is only Mario and Luigi. Kaya...
Yung Luigi. Brothership. Oh, sila lang. Sila
Ayan.
Uy!
Sports ulit.
Wii Sports.
Wii Sports na naman tayo.
Hindi ko, alam nyo, yung Wii Sport, if they can polish it more, maganda siya eh. Very interactive
that's true.
Oo. Ito, para siyang, naalala nyo yung freestyle before?
Yeah.
Na game.
Yung basketball.
Parang siyang ganyan. Oo. Tas bilang marami siguro tao pwede
Marami
maglaro.
na.
Oo.
Actually, kung you guys have a Wii, kung may Wii kayo, yan, ganito. Ang problema, eto, mas pinaganda yata nila. Mas diba?
Actually, gusto ko itong
Nintendo
basketball
Switch
na to.
Sports. It's a
Free update lang. Basketball.
Okay.
Nye.
Hindi pala full talagang parang dedicated sa kanya.
Para masyadong malaki kung full game.
Pero kailan lang ata
Giniginaw
nilabas
ka,
yung
JD?
sports?
Na ano ba yung microphone ko?
Oo, naginginig ka eh.
Nanginginig. Ayan lang.
So, RPG Elito, malamang.
What could this be?
Uy, maganda yung art niya.
Oh, I like the art style.
Oo.
Ano to, Metrovania game? No?
Uy, may factor
Platforming.
ng Oo. Ito yung mga game na hindi gusto ni Monte.
Neo. Memories in the Orbit.
Neo.
It's
very interesting.
Parang,
It's an array of cartoon classics.
Array of cartoon
Leap
classics.
into a new update for Disney Illusion Island. Monarch's greatest
Disney
detective is
Illusion
solving a
Island.
mystery, and only Mickey and friends can help. In the brand new adventure, Mystery and Monarch, uncover
When was
hints and
the last
evidence
time na
scattered
nagkaroon ng
throughout the
Disney game
world.
na ganito?
Then use the dashboard to crack each case. What big secret lies at the end? Start sleuthing because this free update
Illusion
launches on
Island.
Nintendo Switch later today.
Wala akong maalala yung last.
Island
Hello,
adventures
Kitty!
await.
Oh no, Sanrio!
Ay, nako.
Customize your
So, for all you
character.
Sanrio fans out there,
Then be
alam ko tutol kayo dito.
Karomi and other familiar faces in this open world adventure.
Hello Kitty
Team up with your new
Adventure.
pals to solve mysteries and
Oh.
restore Hello Kitty Island
Bang ano ko
Adventure
yun,
launches
gustong gusto ito ni Ate
console
Mara.
exclusive on Nintendo Switch next year.
Next year pa.
Let's get
Looney
loony
Tunes?
in this wacky sports game. Play as Bugs Bunny, Daffy Duck,
Ayos, ah.
Porky Pig, and more across 4 arcade-style sports. Unleash the full power of Acme across iconic levels in up to 4-player local co-op. But
Bawal
watch out
layer
for
din.
falling anvils,
That's nice.
Looney Tunes, Wacky World of Sports, crashes
Ba't
onto
nila natawag yung
Nintendo
Space
Switch
Jam?
this autumn.
Ayaw nga, no?
That's all,
Space
folks.
Jam.
Hindi kasi, hindi lang basketball eh. Meron din.
Sa bagay.
Emergency
Oo
meeting.
nga, oo
May
nga.
ano eh.
New crewmate
Among
and
Us.
imposter roles are being
Among
added
Us
to
again.
Among Us. Alert others when eliminated
Ang
as a
bagong update
noisemaker.
lang ata to.
Plant tracking
Update
devices on
lang.
others as a tracker. Or turn invisible while taking out players as a phantom. Suss things out when this free update for Among Us sneaks onto Nintendo Switch later
Ay,
today.
medyo madaya yung upgrade
Okay.
ng skills na yun, yung naging invisible.
A monster army is at your command.
Ano ito? Pokemon ba?
Raise
This
your
is
own
Felicidad,
monster.
Ay,
a
hindi.
realm of monsters. Those who command and raise them are
Similar
called
lang.
Armagia
Pokemon-like.
and play a
Pokemon-like.
vital role in the land's civilization.
Is this
10
an
of Armagia
ARPG?
must
or
rise up against the oppressive
A
Magus
turn-based?
to stop his vicious reign
Please
of
let
the
it be turn-based
underworld.
one.
Raise monsters and lead them into the fight against the
Ooh.
Magus' army.
Ano to,
Plant
turn-based?
seeds, then cultivate,
Oh gosh,
and
farming
harvest
na
them
naman
to
din
where
siya.
these come to life. They can then be
Bakit
trained for
uso
battle.
sa Switch yung ganyang laro? May farming
Oo
na
nga eh. Sobrang
Give
dami na
commands
ngayon
to your
lumalabas na
monsters
farming
and
game.
exploit enemy weaknesses in action-packed combat.
Kailangan talaga kailangan talaga may farming simulation.
Merge all of the battle buddies in your
True.
party
That's
to
true.
call forth a
Alam
giant
nyo bakit?
fusion
Para
summon
to keep
and
the,
wreak
ano,
havoc on your
the
foes.
players, ano, na
Oo.
nandun, nakatuto.
Anong laro?
Parang
Join
ano
the
nga yata
rebellion
eh,
to
walang
stop the
Nintendo
Magus
Direct na
in
ano, na hindi sila
Farmagia,
naglabas ng
launching on Nintendo Switch
farming game.
November
Oo.
1st.
Parang almost lahat din ng direct merong isang ibe-present na farming game.
Donkey
true.
Kong.
Oy, Donkey Kong!
Donkey Kong Country Returns, originally released on Wii, is
HD.
barreling onto Nintendo Switch in HD.
Nice!
The villainous Tiki Tak tribe has hypnotized the local wildlife
Just like
and
we,
stolen Donkey Kong's precious banana horde.
Alam ko na. That's why
Obstacles in the way?
magbubukas
Just stop 'em.
sa Universal Studios Japan
Hound
yung
'em.
Donkey Kong World. Also the same month.
And
I think
roll
next
on
month
Oh,
na
that
ata.
makes sense.
Kasabay nila
Each
dito.
level is filled with
That
hijinks,
makes sense.
but they're
Oh,
no match for
yeah.
these top bananas. From Manic Minecarts
Sino
to
nakatapos ng Donkey
high-flying
Kong?
rocket barrels,
Ito, Joma, natapos mo to?
Hindi.
Hindi ko
and
nilaro.
even hitching a ride on Rambi.
Hindi ko rin nalaro yung
Kaya guys, may
There are plenty
nakatapos
of
pa dito.
transportation methods available.
I think
Pass a
ang
Joy-Con controller to a
natapos ko lang
buddy
na
for
Donkey Kong
two-player
before is
local
Donkey
co-op.
Kong 64.
64.
80 appealing
Yun lang yung
levels are in
natapos
store,
Ano, ang
including
Donkey
the
Kong na
additional
nalalaro ko lang
levels from the
talaga
Nintendo
yung original
3DS
Donkey
version.
Kong lang. Wala nang ganito.
Donkey Kong Country Returns HD
Next year pa
swings
pala.
onto Nintendo Switch January 16th.
Next year.
ジャングルを所狭しと突き進むドンキーコングとディディコングの冒険が HD になって蘇ります。ドンキーコングのパワフルでワイルドなアクションをお楽しみに。
Next year.
続いてはこちらの映像をご覧ください。
Zelda.
RPG.
Zelda ulit?
RPG ulit.
Ano ba to? Mukhang Zelda
Parang
dating.
Sergio Aprobata.
Or Zelda
Zelda
like.
na naman ba to? Ay, hindi!
Oh, hindi.
Hindi. Parang hindi, Dragon Quest. Dragon Quest to.
Ay,
ano,
ito yata yung speculation nila kanina. Dragon Quest nga.
Remake.
Journey with allies
HD2
To
pero
face the
naka-ano na to,
arch-fiend.
HD2D.
on an epic adventure. Memorable encounters,
Romel, DQ, very
perplexing
clean.
challenges, and
Yes,
formidable monsters
DQ
await.
Romel.
An iconic RPG remade in
Lahat ng
HD
pwede
2D.
Very nice, very nice.
Forge
Kaya
your
gusto ko
own
lang ng
path.
Switch kasi sa Just Dance. Puro RPG dito, remake.
The legacy begins.
Ang pahantok ng mga laro.
Pantok.
Dragon Quest 3 HD 2D Remake.
Nice.
Coming to Nintendo Switch, November 14th.
Squeenix.
Alam mo, iniisip ko parati, siguro ko si Simon maglalaro ng D&D, siguro ito yung player na natutulog sa upuan.
While waiting for his turn, matutulog
Oo.
muna.
Posible.
Puro maraming salita. Maraming tutulugan mo.
Kasama rin 1 and 2.
Nagkikater talaga si Switch ng mga nostalgia sa mga games.
任天堂ダイレクトをご覧の
Ayan
皆様、
din.
こんにちは、堀井裕二です
Gumawa ng Dragon
ドラゴンクエスト3の映像いかがでしたかようやく発売日が発表できて僕も嬉しく思います
Oo,
そ
kamukha
して今
ka.
日サプライズで発表したドラゴンクエスト 1&2 も HD2D で蘇ることが決定しました時系列としては3が物語の始めとなっており3、1、2の順番でプレイしてもらうとあっと驚く展開が待っています。ロト3部作となる3と1&2どちらもぜひ楽しんでもらえたら嬉しいです。どうも堀井裕二でした。
堀井さん、ありがとうございました。HD2D になって蘇る新たなロト3部作にご期待ください。引き続きヘッドラインをご覧ください。
Ang magiging masaya na ito si Sergio.
Let's have some fun.
Funko? Really?
Say hello to
It's the
Josh.
first time na magkaroon ng
Never in a million
Great
years
Scott.
would I thought
Is
they
that
would
Marty
make
McFly?
a game from like
The world
based
of
on
Funko is coming to life in this action-adventure mashup for the ages. Play with more than 60 characters as you explore locations based on over 20 iconic movies, TV shows, and more. Use special skills and crafted gadgets to explore epic worlds, each with their own unique puzzles, hidden areas, and familiar foes. Dinosaurs from Jurassic World and Cylons from Battlestar Galactica. They're certainly not toying around. Unbox the universe when Funko Fusion pops onto Nintendo Switch September 13th.
Interesting.
I don't know.
We've got a smorgasbord of
I still don't know
spooky,
about it, though.
silly, and strategic games.
Okay.
Ready for an adventure of ghoulish
Luigi's Mansion.
proportions?
Mansion.
Summon your courage
HD
and
remake.
explore multiple mansions filled with goofy ghosts, tricky traps, and other supernatural shenanigans. Luigi's Mansion 2 HD
Wasn't this
launches on
originally
Nintendo
released
Switch
on the Wii?
June 27th. Pre-orders are available now on Nintendo eShop. Meet the quirky little Dempa Man. Find him, catch him, and lead him on a joyful
Dempa
RPG adventure. Explore dungeons and battle monsters.
Then
Customize all sorts of outfits. Decorate your island however
Is
you'd
this
like.
new or a
and
remake
more.
of some kind? I'm not
Plus,
sure.
up to 4 players in local co-op can team up to catch special Dempa Man. The new Dempa Man is free to play and launches as a timed exclusive on Nintendo
free to
Switch
play.
July 22nd.
Libre siya, ha?
Free to play siya. Okay.
Grab Jackson Way in this tower defense installment of the Metal Slug series.
Okay.
Yung Metal Slug,
Take
tapos
control
may
of your
para silang
forces and
tactics
pulverize
eh.
enemy
Lalabas.
strongholds. Choose from over 300 units with different abilities. And build out your decks to win tactical tussles.
Ganun karami.
Oh.
You can also slug it out with other players in online battles. Metal Slug
So
Attack
more of
Reloaded
a ano na
storms
to,
onto
as in
Nintendo
more
Switch
of a tactic
later
game na siya.
today.
Pero ang gulo niyan, no?
Embark on an expedition of the damned in this eagerly awaited sequel to the gothic roguelike RPG.
Dungeon.
Board your stagecoach and set off across a decaying landscape to prevent an
Yung ganda ng
apocalypse.
graphics na ito.
Fight off nightmarish fiends in
I like the
turn-based
graphics.
combat.
And it's turn
And upgrade your abilities after each deadly run. Darkest Dungeon 2 launches on Nintendo Switch July 15th. Pre-orders begin later today on Nintendo eShop. More classic titles are on the way. Play
A Link
Link's
to the
classic 16-bit adventure and team up online to explore randomized dungeons in The Legend of Zelda: A Link to the Past 4 Swords. Experience the remake of
Zero
Samus's
Mission.
first adventure in Metroid Zero Mission. Plus, coming to the new Nintendo 64, Nintendo Switch Online Mature Collection of games. Brave the dangerous Lost Land to stop the campaigners' nefarious schemes in Turok, Dinosaur Hunter. And
And what?
Ano yan?
Perfect Dark.
infiltrate a corporation to end their alien conspiracy in Perfect Dark.
Parang James Bond.
Now with online multiplayer.
True. Oh.
All 4 games will be available for Nintendo Switch Online Plus expansion pack members later today.
Alright. Pero sa expansion pack lang yan.
Set sail
Zelda,
to
lang,
save
Metroid
the
lang
day.
lalaroin ko dun.
RPG again?
This is Marona, a young woman with the ability to communicate with phantoms. Join her on a journey to save her friend Ash.
Magkano kaya yung remake, sabi ni Aileen?
In
Siguro
this
top
new
yung
installment in
presyo.
the Phantom Brave series,
Might be double the price, I'm guessing.
take on
Oh,
tactical
mahal yun
turn-based
kasi
battles,
Yung remake nila para sa atin.
where you'll combine the phantoms you've befriended with objects in various ways.
True Flash.
Combine phantoms with certain objects to maneuver them.
Okay lang.
Combine with a cannon to attack a large
Puzzle
area.
type. Puzzle type.
Also, ano rin
A
siya,
fan to blow enemies around.
tactic game din.
Or
Tactical,
combine with Marona herself for show-stopping abilities that can turn the tide of battle.
May magical girl
Phantom
ano pa,
Brave, the
transformation.
Lost Hero,
Phantom Brave.
launches on Nintendo
Phantom
Switch
Brave.
next year.
Brave Phantom. Meron sila nakakuha. No?
This one's gonna
Oh,
take you for a ride.
Okay.
Ayan.
7
Oy,
arcade
Marvel
games
versus-
featuring
Oh,
Marvel and
Marvel
Capcom
versus
characters are
Capcom.
fighting their way onto Nintendo Switch as
Wow.
one collection. Clash in X-Men versus Street Fighter.
Ay!
Duke it out in Marvel versus Capcom
Oh
2
my
NBC
Age of
two.
Heroes. Take down the Kingpin in the beat-em-up side-scroller The Punisher, and more.
Okay, now these I'm excited
Oh,
for.
ang dami.
Hit up training mode to polish your fighting skills and combos. Select online mode to challenge rivals around the world.
Goodbye
Or
fight
play
feed na ba?
co-op in The Punisher. You can also cross over to the museum to view artwork or listen to music from each
Baka
game.
monopolize din nila yun eh. JDM.
Marvel vs. Capcom Fighting Collection Arcade Classics launches on Nintendo Switch this year.
Bibiling ko to. Ito ang bibiling ko.
Ayan, may budol na si Kuya Mont agad.
Naghahanap tayo ng budol. So,
The latest game in the Mario Party series takes place on an enormous island resort. Get
Mario
ready
Party
to
na naman.
jump
Mario
into
na
the
naman.
biggest selection of Mario Party minigames yet in Super Mario Party Jamboree.
Bagong Mario
First,
Party.
let's see
Okay.
some of the new boards where you'll compete to collect the most stars.
Very, very new.
Take the escalators to
Bago,
travel
bago.
between floors in
Bagong
Rainbow
bago,
Gallery. Use in-game coins to get a star at
Yung
half
Mario
price
Party
when they're on flash
ni
sale.
Maggie right now,
But act
hindi ko alam
fast.
kung kailan yan nilaro.
Ride around and stay on track in
Alam mo yung
Roll 'em
Mario Party, nalaro ko lang yan, nung maliliit pa yung
With the
mga
new
bata.
Turbo Dice item, you can move up to 40 spaces with a lucky roll. Here on Goomba Lagoon, the ebb and flow of the tide can change your path. And things really get mixed up when the volcano blows its top. Along with 5 new game boards, 2 boards from previous Mario Party games make their return. Some mini games are action-packed challenges, speed trials, a battle of wits, and more.
Gagatasin talaga
And
nila
some
yung
are controlled
Mario
by
hanggat
gently shaking
wala na silang maisip
or
na
tilting
title
your
para sa
Joy-Con
bagong Mario.
controllers.
Kasi
With over 110
Mario is Mario,
minigames, there's a
Nintendo
wide
is
variety
Mario.
to enjoy.
Mario is Nintendo.
Also,
Diba?
up to 20 players
Hindi
can go
na pwede
head-to-head
si
online
Mario.
in the Coupathlon
Yan ang
mode.
ano yan eh.
Compete against your rivals and aim for first place. Try your best to come out on top.
Ang maganda doon kasi yung open
Wait,
space
there are even more
Hindi na
new
siya mukhang
modes?
studio pag
The
naglaro ka ng
biggest
minigame.
Mario Party yet will soon be underway when Super Mario Party Jamboree launches on Nintendo Switch October 17th.
October 17. Okay. Okay.
ご覧いただいたのはシリーズ完全新作スーパーマリオパーティージャンボリーです。新たなボード、新たなミニゲーム、
Sabi ni Romel,
新
hindi
た
ka
な
na
オンラインの
nasanay
遊びなど
Randy. Mascot ng
マリオ
Nintendo
パーティ
eh.
ー史上
Gatas na gatas
最
na.
大級
Alam
の
ko
ボリューム
naman.
の本作をお楽しみ
Alam
く
ko
ださい。
naman yan, Romel.
次はこちらの映像をご覧ください。
Okay, Zelda.
Hindi.
Zelda.
Zelda.
Ayun na nga.
Zelda remake ulit.
Ayun na naman.
Anong
Cute siya ulit.
yung first game to, di ba?
Ayan na, Zelda
Hindi pala.
remake. Oo nga, Romel eh. I was expecting this. Actually, I think everyone was expecting this.
Hindi ko rin naman masisisi ang Nintendo. Dami rin naman nila.
That's right.
So, alternate universe.
Echoes of Wisdom.
Echoes of Wisdom. Also, this is completely new, I think.
皆さんこんにちは。ゼルダの伝説シリーズプロデューサーの青沼です。ご覧いただいた映像はシリーズ最新作ゼルダの伝説知恵の借り物です。いきなりリンクが消えてゼルダ姫一人になってしまいましたが、今回はゼルダ姫が主人公です。となるとゼルダ姫が剣を振って戦うのと思われる方もいるかもしれませんが、今作は見下ろし型ゼルダの当たり前を見直して新しい遊びに挑戦しました。映像を用意しましたのでこちらをご覧ください。
Stolen away. Across the vast lands of Hyrule, strange rifts have appeared and have taken many people, including Link. Now alone, Zelda meets the fairy Tri,
Sana naman nila
receives a
i-fix-fix sa
mysterious
timeline.
staff called the Tri-Rod, and sets off on a journey across Hyrule to save her kingdom.
So si Zelda na yung gagamitin.
By waving the
Baliktad na
Tri-Rod
naman.
at a table she found, Zelda learned how to create an imitation of it called an echo. Once you learn an echo of something, you can recreate it whenever you'd like. Even if there's a wall blocking your path, you can create echoes of tables to get a leg up.
Oh.
Just like that. You can create wooden boxes, old beds, and unusual things like water blocks. How you use them separately or together is entirely up to you.
Wow.
Learn and create echoes of things you find
Parang
while
ang ganda ng
exploring
mechanics.
Hyrule. You might be surprised at what you discover.
Puzzle game.
Even battles will
Yeah,
look different.
basically parang ganun
You
yung...
could pick up and
parang
throw
ganun
a
yung
rock
nakuha ko
echo,
rin.
for
Parang
example.
puzzle game niya.
That's not all, though. You can
Kulit yun.
also create echoes of monsters. After doing so,
Oh.
they'll fight by your side.
Ay, that's cute.
Monsters have different abilities, so choose the one you want to create based on the situation. Wisdom is key, after all.
Ang ubos oras yan. Wala kang ginagawa.
In a Hyrule without Link, the fate of the kingdom is now in Zelda's hands.
Ayun na, si
Kakalaisa ka?
Zelda na daw yung bida.
ゼルダ姫ならではの知恵を生かす
Sabi
借
ni
り
Miss
物の遊
Eileen.
びをご覧いただきました借り物には非常に多くの種類があり正直私も何種類あるのか数えきれていませんどの借り物をどのように
Sabi ni
使うか
Romel,
によっ
pati
て
anak niya daw
謎
nanonood
解
na
き
rin.
も敵とのバトル
Very
も
nice, start them young.
プレイヤーの数だけ冒険が変わるそんなゲームに仕上がっています
It's about time si
ゼル
Zelda
ダの伝
naman ang
説
ano,
知恵の借り物は
Ang
9月
protagonist.
26日発売です
main
またソフトと同日に特別デザインの任天堂スイッチライトも
Bago
発
na
売し
naman.
ますゼルダ姫が主人公の
Bagong
新しい遊び
design
を
lang.
どうぞお
Same
楽しみに
hardware.
True.
それでは二人したこの場は高橋さんにお返しします
pero may
Kulayan
bibili
ko na
yan.
lang. Kulayan ko na lang.
青沼さん、
Sweet.
ありがとうございました。ゼルダの伝説
Ang regalo
最
for
新
the
作に
holidays,
どうぞ
mga
ご期待ください。
Which Zelda is the
引き続き
protagonist.
ヘッドラインをご覧ください。
Let loose and
Ayan
party
na nga.
on.
Ay,
Just
ito
Dance?
na.
Ito na nga.
Budol.
Ito no. Ayun no. Nahanap ko kanina.
Bagong Just Dance.
Ang pinag-uusapan namin ng Just Dance Philippines sana, pagpasok ng mga mga Pinoy like yung ala, mga ganun.
Yeah.
Teka lang, paano ka nag-just dance sa ano? Sa simple lang camera.
Nakaano ka?
May hawak ka?
Yung
Joy-Con.
Enjoy con.
Ay, bay.
Dapat gawa na yung maliit na camera man lang. Censored camera. May mga sensor.
Ah, yeah. I think I agree with that.
Sa next edition nila ng Switch, sana.
So, October 24.
A new Lego adventure is on the horizon.
Lego.
It's the world of
I
Horizon
like Lego games.
in Lego form. Join machine hunter Aloy on a quest to save the world from an ancient evil. Journey through lush landscapes.
Kasi Aloy.
Dive deep into the cauldrons. Climb up onto tall necks and traverse other locations inspired by the original game. But be careful. Swarms of machines are lurking everywhere.
Xbox showcase.
Using rare gadgets like blast boots and gravity bombs to hunt them down.
Alam mo daw,
Is that the
nimble
2024
watchers?
edition, Demon?
To mighty sawtooths.
That's right.
You might even come across the fearsome Thunderjaw. As you progress, you can help Aloy rebuild her home and customize her appearance with lots of outfits. Oh, and you don't have to explore this vast wilderness alone. Team up with familiar faces from the world of Horizon in two-player local or online co-op.
Cute. Horizon.
Lego Horizon Adventures
Horizon.
launches on Nintendo Switch this winter.
It's usually something
A
like for me
strange
is
journey
like a
begins.
Stray.
Yeah.
a game to relax on.
Nasa Steam po to, di ba?
Oh, meron na.
Yes.
O wala ba to sa Switch dati?
Wala, ngayon pa lang siguro.
O meron na yun
Oh, so they're releasing Stray.
Sa
Kawawa
PlayStation
naman.
nata meron.
Kamusta kaya graphics neto?
Experience a decaying cyber city through the eyes of a cat separated from their family and friends. Explore alongside a
Expecting
drone known as
this,
B-12 to find your way home.
Siguro mga nasa 30 FPS yan at best.
Carefully
Well, like all
climb to
other
the
games
highest
na labas
heights.
na pinuport
Create
sa
new
Switch.
paths for yourself. And stealthily squeeze into tight spaces. Think like a cat to make your way through the city.
Kung think
Careful
like
though.
a cat, mamamatay
Not
ka
everyone
dyan
is
agad.
excited to have you slinking around, including hordes of hostile creatures ready to
Kulang,
swarm.
kulang yung
Keep
9 life.
exploring to venture
Oh,
into
kulang
more
ang-
areas of this unfamiliar world and make your way back to safety. Stray finds its way onto Nintendo Switch this winter.
Kala ko meron ng Switch dito.
Welcome home, Hobbit.
Hobbit
If you've
naman.
ever wanted to live like a hobbit from The Lord of the Rings, now a leisurely existence nestled away in an idyllic, quiet corner of Middle-earth can be yours. Customize your appearance, decorate
Oh
your
God,
home,
farming na naman
and settle
to.
into life in the Shire. As a newcomer to the little haven of Bywater, you'll befriend your neighbors, work together to solve problems, and even share a meal or three. Explore, garden, fish,
Ayun na nga.
forage, and cook.
Yun na nga.
The best way to build a hobbit community is by hosting a dinner party with your homemade dishes. Plus, you can trade with your neighbors for unique decorations or special ingredients for even tastier meals. Friendly hobbits and familiar faces await your arrival when Tales of the Shire launches on Nintendo Switch this winter.
Lord of the
Parang
Rings game.
Investigate, interrogate,
Ace
checkmate.
Attorney?
Yes.
Two Ace Attorney spin-off
Yes.
games, including a sequel that was previously unreleased outside of Japan, are coming to Nintendo Switch as
Oh,
one collection.
this is the Ace
As the
Attorney
prolific prosecutor
Investigations,
Miles
which
Edgeworth,
is,
take the case out
Miles
of the courtroom
Edgeworth
and
is the
investigate
main,
crime scenes.
protagonist in the
Gather
game.
information by interviewing people and inspecting evidence. Then use the power of
I
logic
played
to
all
solve
versions of Ace
challenging
Attorney
cases.
on the Nintendo DS, and I loved every
Enjoy
single
all
one.
new hand-drawn character visuals from the original series character designer, or swap to the original sprites for a more classic look.
Uy, nice.
Take a break from your investigation to explore the gallery, where you'll find character art, music, including orchestral arrangements, and
This is
more.
my kind of poison.
Past and present collide as you uncover the truth at any cost.
Hindi ko pa
Ace
nalalaro
Attorney
yan.
Investigative Collection launches on Nintendo Switch September 6th. Pre-orders begin later today on Nintendo eShop.
昨日と変わらない普通の一日いつもの街
This is giving like SMT vibe,
それが続く
I think.
なんだよこれなんなんだよ
Shin Megami Tensei.
Yeah, that's the vibe I'm getting from it.
Oh,
Sa music pa lang eh.
So, ano to? Persona?
After a
Sounds
devastating
like-
attack by unknown assailants, Takumi Samino's life gets turned upside down. A mysterious
Oh, ayan
school
na, parang
mascot
may
suddenly
Teddy ulit.
appears. While Takumi manages to get out of harm's way,
Persona,
he's
Shin
then
Megami
forced to
Tensei,
enroll
ano
at
kaya
the
to?
Last Defense Academy, along with 15 other students.
みんなでこの学園を守るんだ
Their mission is to defend the school from hostile student enemies for 100 days.
Tactical.
An academy shrouded in secrecy, and the unavoidable loss of allies. Can Takumi survive this 100-day trial, colored by extreme and despair, and return to his normal life? The creators of Danganronpa present the 100-line Last Defense Academy,
Oh.
launching on Nintendo Switch early next year. Embark on a saga
Creators
spanning
pala, yung creators
generations.
pala nun yung gumawa ng Danganronpa. You have very similar graphics nga
Full
nakita ko.
remake of Romancing Saga 2 is marching on to
Romancing,
Nintendo Switch.
Romancing Saga. This is very old. Very
So,
old.
RPG
Expand the
approved.
Empire of Baren across multiple generations while challenging the legendary 7 heroes who have turned to darkness.
I
In
think this game is
combat,
even on
use
mobile.
returning
but
Saga
for
features
this,
like
I think
glimmers
there's a
to
new
learn
installment.
skills and formations to enhance abilities. Turn-based battles have also evolved into timeline battles, where the action order is
Dati
key.
gusto ko rin mga ganito, mga turn-based. Pero ngayon, hindi na.
Innovative
Ayoko na
features like
mag-isip.
United Attack can also help with
Ako
strategy.
ayoko.
How will you expand your empire?
Ikaw ayaw mo lang
And
talaga.
in which order will you fight the
Ayaw,
7
ayaw.
heroes? Every decision you
Buti-
make will
buti na nawala
dramatically
si
alter the
Sergio.
course of the
Kaya
story.
buti nga wala si Sergio. Ilang beses akong
Safeguard your
maglaro ng,
empire's future
turn-based sa-
and
sa
protect
PlayStation,
your
pero
legacy
once
from
na nandun
peril.
na ako sa title screen,
Otherwise, the
kakancel ko na
vengeful
yun,
7 heroes
Parang
may emerge
napapagod na ako
victorious.
Instant
Alam ko
cancel
naman
na
sila
eh.
sa
Romancing Saga 2, Revenge of the Seven, launches on Nintendo Switch October 24th.
Oh, this is a new installment in by Square Enix, I think.
フルリメイクで蘇るロマンシングサガ2をどうぞお楽しみに。ここまで任天堂ダイレクトをご視聴いただきありがとうございます。
Okay.
次が最後の映像となります。
Last
ご覧くだ
na
さい。
next? Really?
Yeah.
40 minutes na rin yata eh.
Almost eh. Cosmic, Galactic Federation.
Ano, parang Mega Man ah. 20x na.
Metroid to, Metroid.
Oh, wait.
Metroid niya.
Ay, oo, Metroid to.
Oo, tsura lang nung ano.
Metroid nga.
Chip, eh.
Uy, si Jay.
Uy, hindi, niyaya ko nga eh. Sabi niya.
Kinikilig niya.
Kinikilig na yan.
Hindi nag-ano si Jay. Mas kinikilig siya ngayon, kaya hindi sumali.
Ay, first person.
Uy, pero ba diba?
Last week to, ay,
Ng ano dati.
Oh my gosh.
Ayos to ah.
Looks
Oo,
good.
para siyang Doom. Metroid.
Oo nga, yun yung sasabihin ko eh, para siyang Doom.
Pwede.
Pero parang may similar na ganitong FPS
Uy,
din
yun
ano
yun
eh.
ang susunod ko sasabihin. Paano pag
Yes,
gugulong
yung
siya?
yung anong Metroid nga ba yun? Yung sa GameCube?
Yung sa DS.
Oh, may
Parang medyo
first person na
similar siya
dati,
dito
diba?
eh.
Oo. Which is na-remaster sa Nintendo Switch last year.
Ang galing, no? Pwede. May multiplayer sana.
Yun yung maganda.
Multiplayer version.
Prime 4.
Metroid Prime 4.
Metroid 4. Let's go.
Metroid Prime.
shout out to J Prime.
Ano to?
Natahimik tuloy sila.
ご覧いただいたのは
2025
メトロイドプライム4ビヨンドの映像です。大変長らくお待たせいたしましたが、ようやく新たな情報をお伝えすることができました。発売は
Mag-a-appeal kaya to sa mga
2025年を予
Metroid
定しています。
FPS
も
siya.
うしばらくお待ちいただき
Kaya Prime
ございま
naman
すが、
talaga.
サムサーランの新たな戦いにぜひ
Mga
ご期待くだ
FPS.
さい。今回の任天堂ダイレクトは以上となります。ご視聴ありがとうございました。
Alright. So,
Okay.
that's it. That's the
Tapos na?
end of the Nintendo Direct.
Parang bitin
So,
pero
any-
madami.
Any thoughts about the games that will be released on Switch? Any
Sa akin. Any violent reaction?
violent
Well-
reactions or yung excited kayo? Ako personally, the Capcom Fighting Collection, yun lang ang ako excited. Saka
Hindi
Ako
marami
din,
silang
ako
release
din.
na nag-a-appeal sa
Yeah,
mga,
I'm actually excited
different
about that.
audiences. Yeah.
And the also excited about the Ace Attorney one. About this Nintendo Direct, there were some expectations that were true, that there were farming games. Metroid 4 at the last, that was actually a really nice touch to end the episode. And as for others, yeah, most of the titles were new titles of like the original Nintendo mascot, like Donkey Kong, Mario, and all that stuff. But yeah, those are my thoughts, and I'm excited about the Ace Attorney investigations and also the Capcom Fighting collections. How about the others? How about you
Sino
guys?
susunod?
What caught your eye? Anyone?
Ako marami. Sa akin actually marami akong nakita doon na appealing. Appealing sa sa mga gusto kong yung mga genre na gusto kong laruin. Pero meron din mga
There were a lot.
pero mas para sa akin personal lang naman yun para sa akin lang naman mas marami yung maganda na sa tingin kong gusto kong i-try pero onti lang naman yung hindi.
For example, Tito Jomar, excited ka ba dun sa si Zelda?
Huwag mo na akong lakihan. Ano mo na lang ako? Lakihan mo pa ako. Ano excited?
Yung si Zelda, excited ka na, ay parang okay ba yung si Zelda naman yung main antagonist ng game?
Well,
it's a long overdue na rin kasi, no, na siya yung maging main character.
That's true,
of the game.
yeah. It's
yung
been a
sa
while.
Zelda, okay sa akin yung Zelda. I would try it, pero hindi ko alam kung matatagalan ko siya. May laro na rin ako na main, hindi naman siya main kasama siya sa main character na siya si Zelda na lumalaban. Familiar ba kayo sa Switch din yung Hyrule, ano ba yun? Yung parang
Hyrule Warriors?
Hyrule Warriors. So si Zelda pwede mong gamitin dun eh.
Yeah.
I mean, compare mo naman kasi sa mga ibang Zelda game like the Link of the Past. I mean, main character may si Link for the adventure. Di ba? Pero right now, si Zelda na kasi yung i-control mo like for the adventure itself. Kasi first time, I think, I'm not a fan of Zelda, pero I think it's the first time na magiging main character mo si Zelda sa adventure.
Yeah, that's true.
Hindi kasi, in the longest time kasi, si Zelda is a princess eh. Actually, siya yung princess lang na, siyempre, di ba, bata dating or ano. So, na sa utak ng mga tao is powerless siya or something. Siya yung dapat sinisave parate. First time ko nga lang nakita si Zelda na lumaban is yun doon sa yun nga yung sa Hyrule Warriors na, possible nga kasi meron siyang mga powers naman, may magical power siya. So, pwede siya lumaban. So, itong second time, which is, kakaiba nga siya, dahil nga, ang makulit dito, yung mga powers niya, yung mga cute powers yung nagka-copy, gagamitin mo against dun sa kumbaga, it's about environment Interesting siya. Yun nga, sabi ko, lalaruin ko siya. Okay naman siya sa akin, pero hindi ko lang sure kung matatagalan ko.
Yeah.
Or matatapos ko.
Matutulugan mo ba siya?
Hindi siguro. Kasi may mga similar games din ako nilaro na ganyan yung same na genre na ganyan, yung gagamitin mo environment mo at saka yung mga natututunan ng character para makasurvive or makapunta doon sa goal mo. May mga ganyan na iba. Mas worse pa nga
Ikaw, Ma'am Eshi, ano yung mga looking forward mo dun sa mga games na yun?
I think yun nga, yung Capcom Collection, gusto ko talaga, automatic sa akin yun. Kasi laki ako doon Tapos, besides from all the farming games, napansin ko din yung si Zelda naman yung bida. Parang interesting din siya para sa akin.
Kasi first time.
First time.
Oo.
First time lang talaga na yung installation sa kanya nakatutok talaga na siya yung hero.
Yun, true. Pero nag-expect ako ng some remix from the PlayStation 1. Hindi siya lumabas this time. Pero okay lang din. Akala ko yung FF9 nila i-remaster.
Remastered nila. Actually, may remastered na siya sa 9. So I'm guessing yung remastered na yung remake ng 9 is in the works pero hindi kakayanin ng graphics ng Switch. Let's face it.
True.
Ibang platform.
Ibang platform. How about you, Juan? Ano yung parang looking forward the game?
Sa akin, yung Capcom Collections because
Ayun.
At long last nagkaroon ng port na ulit yung MVC2. Kasi yan yung talagang inaabangan ng mga fighting gamers. Kasi since PS3 hindi siya na-import na Ang last niya na port is PS3, then hindi na siya na-import sa ibang platform.
PS4. Hindi na siya na-port sa PS4
Yes. And
tapos mas prefer nila yung mas prefer nila pag tournaments Dreamcast version pa rin.
Yes.
With this kind of port or with this kind of nilabas na sa port ng Switch, baka pwede nang magbago.
And siguro bibili ka lang ng arcade stick for that game. Kasi mahirap kasi sa controller, hindi ako sanay sa controller eh.
Fight stick ka talaga, no?
Fight stick talaga kasi arcade. Talagang
Oo,
sa arcade.
to-
Mas
totoo.
accessible yung buttons. Pero depende rin kung nasanay ka sa mga buttons. Yung buttons ng controller, wala namang problema. Pero for sa akin,
Yung naglalaro ba tayo ng fighting games, Juan? Naka-fight stick ka ba na? Di ba keyboard ka nun?
naka-keyboard ako nun. Pero mas sanay talaga ako sa sa
Fight stick.
fight stick. Kasi arcade talaga ako natutong mag Marvel versus Capcom dati. And ano naman, next is yung Legend of Zelda, yung Echoes, ano nga ba yun? Ano lang, curious lang ako kasi kung saan nila isisiksik yung story ni Zelda. Kasi based doon sa trailer, yung last niya na yung scene is napakawalan niya si Zelda pero parang
Nakaalis siya.
nilamon siya ng kadiliman. Parang sa first first game yun, 'di ba? Yung kalaban niya si Ganon.
Malay mo, there's another, nakuha na, nakidnap na naman siya. Alam mo naman, kidnapping yung mga yan eh.
Yan naman talaga yung plot
Puro
lagi ng
kidnapping.
mga.
Diba? Oh.
And curious ako sa gameplay kasi naalala ko yung para siyang Brave Fencer mo sa na nakukuha mo yung skills ng kalaban. Pero sa game na yon is you get the yung object. You can make copies of objects tsaka yung enemies. So parang interesting. Para siyang puzzle game platformer na action adventure game.
I think
Yung sa
I think
items nga. Ay, sige.
I think they also made it the way it is kasi para mag-cater din sila for more gamers, like for example yung mga babae na mahilig lang din sa parang coffee or something, yung mga ganun parang pa-farm din ng style niya, kaya siguro ganun.
Yes. And iba yung gameplay niya kasi 'di ba kung si Link ang bida is yung Master Sword and yung yung shield. So sa kanya parang magic wand lang no.
Staff.
Magic.
Since hindi naman siguro wala siyang alam sa swordsmanship. Hindi lang siya trained siguro. Kaya para mabigyan siya ng gameplay is meron siyang mga abilities na pwedeng gawin. And ano pa ba? Tsaka yung Super Mario Party Jamboree, parang interesting din kasi yung partner ko nung nagkaroon ng yung sa N64 ba yon yung nasa Switch Online, yung Mario Party.
Yeah.
Ayun, nag-enjoy kami. Kahit dalawa lang kami naglalaro kasi computer generated naman yung ibang players, 'di ba, kapag hindi yan.
Bot.
Yung gusto ko yung tawag doon. Syempre every installment ng Mario Party is there's new games, mini games to play with. And hindi na siya yung gaya dati na parang studio lang. Yung nandoon na siya mismo sa parang malaki na yung lugar na paglalaroan niya. Hindi lang siya yung parang studio, parang game game
na
show.
maliit lang yung arena.
Yes. So yun.
Okay, yeah. Very nice input on that.
So, it's either ang first na release is July, yung iba July to up end of 2024 tapos start 2025. So, we're looking forward for that. So, again, maraming salamat sa mga nanood. And ayun. Thank you guys for joining us sa pag-interact kayo, pwede na kayo mamili ng pwede nyo mabudol sa Nintendo Switch. Ayan.
So any Switch dyan, no?
May Switch dyan. Ayan, sabi nga nila. Ano pa? Pinapa-entice pa ng mga taga Nintendo yung mga Nintendo users kung may bago ba, bagong Nintendo console ba na ilalabas. So basically wala pa silang pinibigay na idea. Totoo o
Meron.
Ito,
Yung Zelda.
Yung case lang yung bago, yung labas lang.
Yung case lang, same hardware.
True.
Same case, same hardware, overpriced. Let's go.
Yeah.
So,
Parang
pretty
so
sure.
again, maraming salamat sa inyo.
Thank you,
Shameless
guys.
plug. Yan, shameless plug. May mga gusto ba kayong batiin? O promote or yan. Yeah. The floor is yours. Yeah. JDM, nag-stream ka pa ba?
hindi na. Medyo ano na lang, offline na lang. Then Timeless Gamers. Ayun lang. And shoutout pala sa mama ko
Yan.
na nagluluto ng kasaba cake.
Uy!
Uy, sarap nun.
Ikaw. Any shoutout, may gusto kang batiin, plug.
Oh yes. Shout out kay Ate Mara. Ayun pa. Hindi kasi siya yung nag-add sa akin sa group dito. Kaya syempre shout out sa kanya. Tapos, active din ako sa Instagram. So, meron akong Eshi Bells page. And also dito sa Facebook, meron din akong page. Nag-upload ako ng mga Animal Crossing content. Gaming content, saka K-drama content. Ayan, nasa baba, Eshi Show nakalagay. Ayan, tignan nyo na lang. Thank you.
Animal Crossing din pala to.
Oo, actually, nasa community yan. Kasi nung nagkabudol-budulan na nila Mara. So, Randy ka, any
Yung
shout
anak ko
out,
adik dyan.
special mention, anek-anek, something like that.
Well, hindi na ako masyado nagsa-stream, but when I do, you can go and check out twitch.tv/Ranji06 and on FB Ranji06 page. Also, for this, don't forget to check out Timeless Gamer Show on FB, Twitch, and YouTube. So mostly we do reaction streams and we do shows every Saturday. Kahit hindi ako nakakasama dun, sorry na.
Alam naman namin busy kayo sa shooting eh.
Busy. How about Tito Jomar? Tito Jomar, may gusto ka bang
Naintindihan ka
i-plug?
namin, Ranji ah. Naintindihan ka namin, Ranji. Alam namin busy ka sa mga commercials mo.
Wala akong mga commercial.
Yeah.
So ako,
Si Tito Jomar, ikaw? You have some plugins?
Ganon, recently, nag-i-stream ako paminsan-minsan, RDR, medyo tinopak ako, naupuan ko, at saka recently bumalik din ako sa Magic the Gathering, pero both tabletop at saka both arena dun sa online version niya. Kaya minsan makikita niyo ako nag-i-stream, pero wala akong oras na kung matitsempoan niyo ako, di okay. Thank you. Pero I doubt it.
So, yan.
Ayun,
So, ipa-plug
yun
ko
lang.
lang yung ipa-plug ko lang yung next episode ng Timeless Gamer kasi medyo panahon to eh. Medyo may mga tawag din. Yung issue regarding this.
Oh, yes.
So this is a special episode of Timeless Gamers kasi mga couple gamers couples ang invited dito sa episode na to. Like me and Mara, tapos si Tito Jomar, si Ate Tenny, si Tito Joel and his wonderful wife. Yan, and si Sir Joe and his wonderful wife din. Yan. So ano ba ang pakiramdam ng isang babae na may asawang gamer and collector? So let's find out. So yan. Medyo maganda yung topic kasi this is the first time na couples yung
Yan.
yung
Looking forward. Magandang topic to. Very timely.
Kami magsabunutan sa
It's very timely tong episode na to for
True.
kasi after this magkakaroon na ng pang 100 episode ng Timeless.
Oh, wow.
And it will be
Again,
special. Yeah, it will be
this
special.
is-
The 100 episode niya.
Pang ano. Alright. So again, maraming salamat guys sa time, and hopefully nakapili na kayo ng makakapag-ipon na kayo ng pambudol nyo. Nakita niyo.
Yata eh.
Yan. So again, this is
Kapatid ko,
Ray.
mahilig bumili. May hiram na lang ako.
hingi ako ng discount sa Data Blitz. Data Blitz back and We're a proud sponsor, proud partner of Data Blitz by
Isama mo na kami diyan, syempre.
Isama na kami dyan, Kuya Mon.
So again, this is Raymond Orendes of Timeless Gamers and Studio.ph, and have a good night guys. Maraming salamat. See you when you see you guys. Bye.
Good night.